checking. Welcome back into Broken Home. I am your host, Jeremy Webb, and this is the podcast where being broke ain't all bad. Or as I've said, at least I hope not.
Yeah.
And joining me this week as my first official guest in the new studio, Mr. Jonathan Schuster.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
bro.
Thanks for having me. Love this new studio.
Thank you. We did, I briefly mentioned it in the last episode, but yeah, I'm very stoked with how this all turned out. Although I did happen to find it funny that, like, I kind of was, I'm trying to save money, but I started using the tip in sort of the opposite manner.
You're taken from the tip.
Yeah, I'm just going to the tip and buying things rather than dropping
Where
shit
is
off.
the tips seem more magical than where's the nearest tip?
I go to the Darebin Waste Management Facility, or whatever they call it, and great shop.
I'm picturing rubbish with seagulls flying at the top of it. What's a tip look like? Is it a hole in the ground, or is it just...
Well, those were the tips were, like, where I grew up. That's what the tips look like. Literally just from The Simpsons, piles of trash that people were like, you'd see them in cartoons like that, and people are like, ugh, gross. And you're like, okay.
That's
How's
my
your
neighbour.
tip look,
Thank you
you
very
fuck?
much. Yeah.
But then I go to this tip here, and it just is way better because, like, they've got shipping containers everywhere with stuff stored in it, but there's, like, instead of dumping onto the
I've
pile...
been to one of them where it's like it's more masculine op shop, and then I assume they've already taken the good shit away from a pit further down. Is that sort of...
on the way in there, they sort of, like, scope your car, and they'll ask, like, have you got anything that's worth throwing in the shop, basically? And so you'll, like, take it out, leave it separate. They'll have other bits that they'll be like, oh, you got to have these out, and they'll just sort of eye it up.
You got this from the tip?
No, most of the wood was either stuff that people just had side of the road, like, you know, hard rubbish. There's, like, support beams under this that are just, like, bed slats.
Yep.
Which I did feel like a bit of a dog taken. Because it's like, there's a bed there, it's a nice sturdy frame or whatever, but then some prick just takes the slats, but nothing else.
Yeah, that's...
It's like when some dude came past my house when I had an old fridge out the front. It still worked, so I just had still working written on the front and, like, you know, take it if you want. And I hear this dude coming there, and he's just cutting the power cords and shit out of the back. Like, for the copper or whatever you need. And it's just like,
that's
and just
so
leaving the rest of
annoying
it there.
and leaving it.
It's like, dude, just take the whole fridge.
But
then as soon as I need bed slats, I 100% understand. Don't care.
I once saw some wood. I'm going to say, I don't know what type of wood. Thin wood. It maybe railings, long railings, just random railings on 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a sign that said free on it. And I was like, I feel like the free sign is better than the railings. And I had a free sign, and then I walked a bit further, and then I saw a bike that was locked up.
Excellent.
And then I just put the free sign next to the bike. So people would come up, and they'd say, and then it's a locked bike.
Yeah.
So then...
I hope that's out the front of their house, too. So it just, like...
Yeah.
It's not like one that somebody's left there to come back later. It's fucking out the front of your house and just thinking that someone's stealing your bike every 40 minutes.
It would be... Hopefully it's not stolen and the owner comes out and sees that and gets a little annoyed. That was the prank. That's the prank I wanted to pull.
It's just creating a bit of chaos.
It's fun.
It's a good idea, just walking around doing that to anything. Or just for sale. Just putting on people's cars.
Just do
Somebody's phone number you don't like. Just make a bunch of those and start putting them on shit.
Putting them out. I've had as I've driven, I've wanted to have a carton of eggs. And I had the idea was when I was coming back from the shops. And there was this car, it was like Sunday, and he's like swerving in front of me. And I'm like, man, it's chill. I drive a bit slow if I'm just driving on a Sunday.
Give the vibe.
I'm putting the music loud. I'm enjoying it. But he was like swerving, and then I listen to.
I'm picturing
radio.
you I'm picturing you as Donald Duck, and you got like an old wind up at the front car.
I have had a few dings in my car, yes, and
You
they've
drive
all
in
been my
sepia
fault.
tone.
Yeah. But I just had a carton of eggs in the passenger seat, and he was driving erratically, and then he stopped at lights, and I kind of pulled at the lights, and I had eggs there, and I was like, man, it would be so funny to just throw an egg on him, and if
Yeah.
he gets if he's a scary man, I can just lock my window. It would be
Mhm.
rare that he start bashing on it.
People will have a go. I've seen Aussie dash cams.
If it goes green, I can drive away. But I just had
Yeah,
that
you're fine.
fantasy.
You're a lot safer in your car than if you just egged a man in the street.
Very true.
But this just goes to that thing of like with people owning guns. It's like that's the exact same description if someone had said they had a gun on the passenger seat. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'd never just
Thank
attack
God we-
a man while driving.
Thank
But
God
if
we've
it's
got.
sitting next to me, I'm going to think about it a couple of times, and
Yeah,
eventually it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
win.
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. I didn't murder someone in cold blood because of the eggs. Because it was the first time, you know.
Eggs are always so tempting, just because they're so synonymous with throwing at people.
Egg boy.
Yeah, just.
I'm
egging.
sure during the war there was a few eggs thrown.
Yeah, I think it's also because you can get them.
Yeah.
It's a maximum impact, low cost way to get.
As
your
long
message
as egg
across.
prices are cheap, you know, anyone can be egged.
Oh,
and
but I
it's
mean, even going way
humiliating.
back, it's like people, you might not have a full farm for vegetables or things that you want to throw, but you probably got a chug
Yeah, yeah.
kicking around somewhere.
What do you think is the most influential egg smash in someone's face or body in the history of the world?
Probably.
Is
it'll
it
be-
Egg Boy?
It'll be the same instance where people came up with the saying to have egg on your face.
Whoever got that.
Yeah. So, like, because that'll be like, like, obviously, because it's the name, Prince Albert, named after Prince Albert. I'm sure there's a monarch-style event.
There was some
Sort
French
of gala faux pas.
most influential.
Or it'll be one of those things.
What's
that's
it called?
about
An
playing,
egg humiliation.
public egging.
Public egging.
Public eggamy number one.
Public egging.
That shirt has to exist when Egg Boy got up in there. As if that
That'll
would.
be in top
There
10.
have to be a shirt somewhere that says public eggamy number one.
I've never heard. That's a brand new joke. I've never heard that. Public eggamy.
Eggamy, number
That's
one.
great. Shelling truth to power. 5 famous eggings from history.
Fuck yeah.
This might be biased with Egg Boy, from the Museum of Australian Democracy at Old
Mhm.
Parliament.
Recency bias, but, it was also the first thing we thought of, so it's fair.
That's fair.
All right, what do we got? Number 4.
He finally Sorry, how long do we have? Do you want to
As
go
long as
through
we
this?
want. Yeah, fuck it.
He finally cracked Billy Hughes in 1917. Famously explosive when roused, few incidents in range Billy Hughes as much as the famous egg incident at Warwick on the 29th of November in 1917. These are all Australian eggings.
Ah. That
Hugh-
name did sound familiar, though.
Billy Hughes.
Billy Hughes. That name sounds familiar.
He's a prime minister.
Oh, that'll do it.
Hughes was touring Queensland trying to drum up support for conscription in the lead up to the second national referendum on its having narrowly lost the first. This is harder than I thought. As Hughes spoke at Warwick Railway Station, local Patrick Brosnan threw an egg at him, knocking off Hughes's hat.
See, that's the key with an egging. Copping an egg, like, you can even cop an egg well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't really flinch and just sort of open your eyes slowly, look in that direction, it's like, yeah, you got
so
me
what?
with an egg, mate.
Yeah. You got a bigger egg?
Yeah. It's like watching somebody getting hit with a cream pie in the face.
Yeah.
It's like there's a way to take that, and it's mainly keeping your posture. Because as soon as you go and bend forward at all, you've lost. But if you just cop
If you're
it,
rolling on the floor.
you might as well. Absolutely. Like, even a
You
slight
gotta-
hunch to wipe it out of your eyes, that's just as bad. You've lost the game.
You got to let it slide off.
Yeah. Full, comedic straight man. You can, you can go up, sort of whoa, copping a punch style up.
Yeah.
Bit of a wipe away from up here. But if you want to go real class, most people who get cream pied like this are going to be wearing a tie.
Yeah.
It's the wiping your face away with a tie.
Ooh,
letting it
clever.
down, yeah. Or if you've got the pocket square. But the whole point is you don't just wipe with your hands, you grab something to wipe with. But again, can't be your shirt because then you hunch down to do it and you've lost again.
Yeah, you're look like a moron.
The king of public relations.
You must have had. How many pies have you had in the face? You're like,
Oh,
this is your, and you're like, by 29, I realised with the tie. The first time you were nude,
Well, you know,
so you're like,
it's not that I was particularly controversial, but it's like once a trend starts in a small town,
yeah.
it
the
sort of
pie,
keeps
the
going.
pie shop selling out
Oh.
from the pies coming over.
And it starts being like, because there's no cause behind it, you can't recognize it. It's just anybody in town.
Anybody.
One
You-
of grandma's
You're
friends.
like
I'm
John
just-
Wick.
Yeah, everyone's an assassin with these cream pies. I just smell baked goods and I fucking cross the street just in case.
Oh, fuck.
Mum, you're getting weird like invites. Grandma's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you should come down to Bridge. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I know what happened to Caesar. Like,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. There's pies there. I ain't going to a Chuka where there's the best pies in Victoria.
Don't get me started, mate.
Assault with
I remember seeing one thing, like, there's a weird countries with pies thing, like, about what you reckon the best pie is. Because, like, I've seen a thing and genuinely got mad because it's like, best pie in whatever. Like, you know,
yeah.
whatever district that they've zoned themselves into to be the champion of. But they were square pies. And immediately when I saw that, I'm like, by default, you lose. Your pie's the wrong shape. like,
I like a square pie.
like, that's the thing. I don't mind eating one. But if you're, you know,
Why do you think the circular pie is more superior to the square pie?
lack of corners, you get a corner, that's going to be like the
A corner's the
highest.
best bit of a sandwich. Why isn't it the best bit of a pie?
Because you're also wrong about
That's
being
not
the
the-
best bit of the sandwich. Best bit of the sandwich is
The
in
filling in the
sandwich.
middle. It's.
Yeah.
I just realised my mistake. It's but there is something when you've got a third bit and you bite the end and you save the rest for the middle. You do. You always end on the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a
Okay,
square pie.
exception would be pizza because it's got the crust going on and the crust is actually good.
Oh, you're across one pizza. I'd say it's probably the first bite of a pizza is a.
It's
okay.
hard, isn't it?
All right. Don't know.
It depends on how the crust is landed. Sometimes you're like, that's not a good crust. I'm not. And that's where you got to do the bit where you leave just enough filling closest to the crust. And then you go
Yeah.
sideways. So you're like, all right, it's not great crust, but I've left enough pizza on there.
Thank
For
God
mum
I got
not
a bit
to
of
yell.
sauce to like take the dryness out.
Yeah. Because fuck
Yeah,
mum's
for
mad
sure.
if you're leaving those crusts.
I wanted to talk to you about egging, but also shrinkflation.
Ah, yes. Because we were talking standing on planes, which, if they're that fussy with the chairs about the seat belts,
Yeah.
how the fuck are they going to have somebody standing up? Like, what are you going to be attached to? Do you have to wear, like, do you stand in, like, ski boots style thing and lock into place?
It's essentially, to me, from what I've seen or imagined,
Mm.
it's, I guess it's tram seating. Or like, you know, those rows where you just sort of, you're not sitting, you're just sort of standing with your butt sort
Yeah,
of
it's like
taking
a-
a bit of weight.
It's like the back of a chair, but it's a bench.
Yeah.
Well, I mostly hate those on the trams because you start stopping the whole time. It fucks my back up because you're like standing sideways, so you're constantly getting this side bend going on.
Yeah.
I hate
But
being
you'd
on
be
the
going
tram when-
forward on the plane.
Well, it's more that you wouldn't be doing stop starting, so you wouldn't have as much.
You have one big stop and one big
Imagine
start.
not having a seat for turbulence.
I've never felt the full effects of turbulence.
As in being scared of it, or
A
just
few
up there,
times
just like
in the
finally
rain.
take me. Just-
I've never. The scariest I've been on a plane is I feel like me overreacting to the most normal person. But I was
Mm-hmm.
going to Tasmania once, and it was pissing down, and it tried to land maybe 5 times and went round,
Mhm.
and I wasn't scared until the second go.
That's
The
very
second
good because we're
landing.
reasonably close to the airport here, and as you started talking about that, I could hear the sound of a plane just getting closer. So it was just like, meh. I'm like, if we get hit by a plane right now, I hope someone finds the vid because that's gonna be
Great
sick.
found footage, but
Hopefully,
jet
not,
fuel
but just in case,
definitely.
I'm the best person.
Yeah.
Remember me fondly. I definitely reckon though, if people start standing on planes, that toilet becomes busier than it's ever been in its life. People just like, finally, 5 minutes to sit down.
You'd have to add a couple more toilets, wouldn't you?
You'd have to. But then that's taking up room that...
But maybe you don't get a drink. I know that in the food they put stuff to make you constipated. I just read. I don't know if that's true.
I've heard that as well. But I'm reasonably constipated on a plane as it is, just because it's just like, I'm not fucking...
I guess I'm constipated on a plane as well.
Or it's just for whatever reason. Like,
I don't think I've had diarrhea on a plane.
I can't shit somewhere. Like, you know, if I need to, I can sort it out.
Have you ever gotten like a type of belly when you've gone to overseas country? I feel that's the only time you'd shit on the plane is if you...
Oh, no, I shouldn't on the plane. But mostly for something to do, get some leg room.
Have a bit of a vape on the fucking... Yes.
Nah, I don't do that. He says flying soon.
I feel like McDonald's chips shrinkflation. I remember them being crunchy, and now I haven't had like a crunchy McDonald's chip in, I'm going to say 10 years.
Some the other day, and we bring it home. You got to put it in the oven.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to get any crisp to them.
They're floppy, and in my head, I'm conspiracy theorying, but I was like, I think it's shrinkflation. They're like, if we cook it less, we can cook more in oil over time. So it's like we only cook it for now 2 minutes 42 until it's legally cooked.
I think your method might be a little wrong. I don't think it's cooking for as long. It goes chips and stuff go floppy like that if the oil's not hot enough.
So they're saving on their energy bills.
Could be. All the timers would be set. It's one of those weird things where it's like I think with the chips, it's just poor execution. Like, it's a staff thing, I think.
You think the staff are morons?
Yeah. If the chips are floppy...
Back in my day, our McDonald's workers knew how to cook a chip.
Well, it was more that you'd at least hear the managers yelling at them properly.
The manager?
Yeah, you'd hear them yelling at least. Now they gotta,
just
be
bloody
nice be concerned about people's feelings.
They're soft. McDonald's workers are soft. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I look back.
I didn't get a job. I went for a job at McDonald's, but didn't get it. I was too soft, maybe.
Nah, they like those. Haven't you seen their chips?
Did you have a takeaway job?
Yeah, first job, KFC. There's some fucking, like, not much shrinkflation, but man, I was there when the Wicked Wing was invented. It was the best thing ever because it was $3, 3 wings. You just get a couple coins together, you go down, because there was nothing else in Vanilla except the KFC. But it didn't have any of the cheap Macca's shit, so you couldn't just roll in and get like a hamburger or the 50-cent cones or anything.
Yeah.
So you just go in with your mates that have money and hope you can scab a chip or something.
Yep.
Hope they're not the kind of person who like leaves their potato and gravy.
And because it was a family restaurant, it was still, they tried to make it family, and then I imagine the Wicked Wing changed everything.
Oh, yeah, because then you can be rolling down with your mates, and, you know, it's...
After school, bit of riffraff, it becomes a hangout session, you get some wings, yeah.
And it was bizarre, because this was still when you could roll to the fish and chip shop and drop $3 and just get a ridiculous number of chips. But instead, it's like, no, you got to go to the cool, trendy... Pay $3 for your 3 wings, but it was also like, I can get $3 together.
I can steal $3 out of Mum's purse.
Yeah.
Easy.
Pretend it was on the floor.
Yeah.
Get away with that. But shrinkflation...
I wonder how much money I've stolen off my mum over the years. I've never done anything psycho, but I've stolen money. I got some coins out and stuff to buy Pepsi.
I got a weird thing where I'm like, I definitely didn't steal from my parents. God. But I also don't know where my money came from.
They gave you an allowance, did they? Did you?
No, I didn't have any regular cash. I think actually, that'd be it. I think I did some change skimming. So I wouldn't steal the money, but I'd go get stuff, bring the change back. The receipt's not here, but yeah, it was this much change. You know, leave a $5 note out. So it's not so much...
Yeah,
I didn't take the money, but I did steal it.
You're skimming.
Skimming off the top. Little something for the chef.
Fee. Yeah.
Courier's fee. That's... Yeah. I had to carry it.
I reckon I did that.
Yeah, I reckon. Because that's the thing. You do maybe 4 or 5 of those, and that's half a bottle of whiskey. But also, like, I started working at 14, 9 months, like that. Like, you are legally allowed to get a job now.
Yeah.
And apart from, like, 2 stints, one of them being right now, I've pretty much worked since then.
Yeah.
What about you? Fast food? You were a Subway artist, weren't you?
How dare you?
Again, this is like
I've
with the
never
car
been more
thing. This is
offended
just
in
me.
my life.
I'm just making assumptions. It's fun.
Man, are you calling me a pedophile right now? Okay. All right.
I don't know, mate. There's a
You worked
gang-
at YMCA, the Scouts, and Subway. Guilty.
No, there's a gangliness to you that says you worked at Subway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's you present,
Yeah.
you're an artiste.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you got to put the Subway stuff over the top, and it just ruins the whole
Ruins
image.
the vibe. No, I worked at the deli, which is one of the greatest jobs I've ever had.
There's a job for skimming.
It was great. You graze the whole shift. It is, and I had the midnight shift, and it's like you're just chopping up prosciutto. It's heaven.
Well, it's literally the only place we still have the same mechanism that people kind of used to use for skimming like gold bars and stuff. Just slicing the thinnest possible amount you can.
Exactly.
Where else does that exist apart from fucking deli meats?
Well, you start that way, right? And I remember starting my job there and then hearing about someone who embezzled $1 million.
Yeah.
And I remember someone going like, "How do you steal $1 million? Like, surely you take one thing and then you stop." And I was like, "Oh, mate." I got so cocky at the deli. Like, you start off by like buying the best ham, but you put the sticker as the less good ham.
Of course.
You get the $24.99 a kilo, and you put it under as a $9.99 a kilo.
Yeah. Just a bit of barcode switching.
Then you start just.
We've all bought some onions that aren't onions.
Then you get cocky, and you then get a salmon steak, and you put it under as chicken necks. You know. Fucking
at
a
least
$10
leave it in the
steak for like
ballpark.
$1, and then you start.
Especially, like, how many chicken necks are getting sold?
Man, it's annoying. Chicken necks are a weird thing because people with like vicious dogs must love chicken necks, or I don't know if there was something, but people
Vicious
would come
dogs. They won't eat any other part of the chicken apart from the throat.
But yeah, exactly.
It's always
They're
ever
just,
lived on.
but it's like, to me, it's like they get stuck in animals' throats, but you're asking for like. People would ask for like kilos, which is easy, but then some people would say, "I want 100 chicken necks." So you'd have to count.
Get fucked.
Count 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brutal. And then I remember someone.
No, I reckon that's where you do the classic deli move of somebody gives you a specific number, like weight, cost, and then just giving they slap it on the thing, look at it, and go, "Is that all right?" It's just like, you got to be an absolute prick to go, "No."
I agree. Well,
I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. But you're looking at it and you go, "Really? 520 grams is too much?"
Yeah.
It's going to change
You would get those
48
people,
cents.
and you'd judge them.
It's the cheapest ham. Just take the fucking 20 grams.
I agree, and you would have those people, and these people, they would use their control against you, and then everyone knows that you've just cleaned the slicer at 11:30. They've come in at 11:50, and they want freshly shaved shit. Happens often.
And they want to do the can I try it a bit thinner? They got to get a couple of samples so they know the thickness they want.
Just like, fucking hell.
It's just like, if I'd have walked away 5 minutes ago, you'd be getting the shit in the fucking plastic wrapping like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman once.
Oh yeah, you go.
A woman once. It's my biggest regret in life. A woman came up and she said, "This ham smell. I bought it yesterday, and it's now off." And I was like, "Oh, we can get you some new stuff, whatever." And she's like, "No, smell it." And I feel like it was. I feel like it was Christmas time. I could be lying, but I feel like there was 50 people lining up for prawns. You know.
Yeah.
And I, as I went down.
You did smell it?
And as I went down to smell it, I looked at the barcode and I knew it was. I could see the date was like a week ago.
Yeah.
And my biggest regret was like, "Excuse me, this date is fucking a week ago. You bring him." But I said, "Oh, yeah, it smells bad." Oh god.
Man, as soon as I wouldn't have even gone that far. If she goes, no, smell it, I'd have slapped it out of her hand. Like, fucking,
I'm a good boy.
just grab it off her and go, I don't need to smell it. Fuck that.
I regret. Yeah, I should have.
Like, shit, I can completely understand, because if it's that
But she
busy-
needed a child to smell her ham. Good
Oh.
on her. She was going through some
That's a
shit.
euphemism for the worst thing I've heard.
She is. Oh, man.
But I understand it from your point of view. It's like, yeah, obviously you want to do all that, but when, like, I'm working at the bottle shop or any of those big Christmas retail anything,
Yeah.
when that queue is going, and she's going there, yeah, smell the ham, your brain is just going, smelling the ham will get this bitch out of the fucking shop as quickly as possible.
Yeah, but I wish I fucking picked
I know.
up a knife.
You're just like, man, if I had an ounce more free time in this shift,
Yeah.
I could have just destroyed you.
Have
But then
I-
it's also the tempting thing where you're like, yeah, it's a lot of people, but they'd all get to watch. They'd all love it.
Yeah.
You got to decide if you unload in this retail situation, are the watchers going to be on your side?
Have you ever yelled at work?
Yeah, but I've worked like jobs where you have to yell. Suppose they don't
I'm
count.
not talking. Well, at the deli, I would have to be like, number 42, you know? So I think we all yell in a way at work, but have you ever, like, yelled at, like, a customer or...
Ooh. I've had to do a bit of the raised voice just to talk over somebody. Just that's like bottle shop staff, somebody's getting rowdy. Usually if somebody's getting angry, it was the ones where somebody gets done for trying to buy.
Going, oi, stop it.
Not even that. More like a woman will come up, she's trying to buy alcohol for her daughter, but her daughter's come in with her and just like pointed at it
Yeah,
and then like went to walk away. I'm like, I need to see her ID as well.
yeah.
Because it's all over the cameras that she's
Yeah.
walked in, pointed at it, and then the mum's giving me like, it's for me. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
You've put it next to the fucking wine coolers that you're getting.
Yeah.
Like, I can... It's obviously not for you. But I usually tell these people, it's like, I can't give it to you this time, but if she just stays in the car,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, if you make it so that I can't be in trouble for anything, go for your life.
Yeah.
It's like when people are shoplifting. Like, if they just pocket it, I don't see it, they disappear, I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
if
as
they
soon as
do
I
it in-
see it and it's paperwork,
Yeah.
it's just like, nah, now I'm pissed. Now I'm going to rat on you.
I feel cops would have a similar, you know.
I think it's a very human thing. Cops shouldn't. There's
Ah,
a certain
but-
higher standard that you should have, but
But if you work at the liquor store and they say we need you to catch 3 shoplifters a month, that's when you gotta start fucking.
well, they sort of do that in the opposite direction because they do the like, oh, well, you've had a lot of like your loss prevention reports and shit. You know, where they like stock take the
yeah.
place and you're like, oh, you've got this much missing for this, that, and the other. And then
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, you get penalised for it because, you know, different bits and pieces. So it goes the other direction, I think, with that one.
Yeah, I never really understood stock take, but yeah, they look at
This is to see who's nicking shit.
yeah.
I was hearing somebody. Feel free to grab your mic. But like this was insane to me. Overhearing a conversation where somebody's like, "All right, so I got to be up at 7, so I'll set an alarm for 6:10 and 6:22, and just like 5 alarms," and that's insane to me.
I'm a multiple alarm, but also I've said this recently that my my alarm hygiene is so disgusting. I'm having alarms going off. It's like when I set an alarm, maybe I'm napping more. So I'm napping more and set an alarm to nap because you don't want to like wake up at like 10 if I'm having a. Hey, you a napper?
Rarely, but it's like I do allocate. Like, there's got to be an alarm or something. Like, because you're right. The worst one is when you do the nap and then wake up when it's dark.
That's why I set alarms.
And you're just like, I can't do it. I've got to see the transition.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like that jet lag style sleep, just waking up at the wrong time of the day and just like, feel gross.
I don't understand jet lag. I'm like, what you do is you get there or come home and you stay up until bedtime, no matter what. It will take 24 hours, but then you are exhausted and you get to bed at try and get to bed at 11, back to normal.
I can just do stints of any length of sleeping. So it's like, I can go like, all right, I'm going to sleep till 4, kip out, go back, like just do naps essentially through the day. Like, they've got to be decent style. Like, I had mates that did that polyphasic sleep patterns. You ever heard of that?
What's that?
It's where you sleep 8 times a day, but for like 45 minutes.
That Kramer did in Seinfeld.
And people are like, they're like,
you did that?
No, I had 2 mates doing it. 3. When I was at uni, they were all doing it. Big IT nerds that love trying that kind of shit out. So it's like...
Yeah. And?
They didn't die. But the whole thing just seemed like a nightmare.
Yeah. You can't get shit done, I imagine.
Nah, you just never run it at 100%.
Malcolm Fraser. What do you know about him?
I'm going to guess another Prime Minister.
Another Prime Minister?
Nailed it. Did he ever get egged?
Yeah.
Man, I'm rocking this trivia.
In 81. Malcolm Fraser was no stranger to an egging, having pelted with eggs and more during the 1975 election campaign. The controversy following his appointment accompanying him on the hustings. He probably wasn't expecting, however, to be egged while in the House of Representatives.
Just like a bailiff got him. Just like
So... A woman from the visitors' gallery hurled an egg at the Prime Minister, missing him by about a metre. She was Kerry Alcorn, the daughter of Labor MP Ken Fry.
Oh, that's not as good.
The daughter of the opposition threw an egg at her father's... Fuck yeah. Why isn't that happening anymore?
Well, it's like, that's some good, like, I'll back you, Dad. Like, that's pretty good. But at the same time, it's like, you are not helping anybody here. Well, especially missing the shot.
Mr. Fry said while he didn't condone his daughter's protest, he understood it. As a member of Parliament, I have other avenues of expressing my feelings which other people don't have, he told the Canberra Times.
Cream pied him as they were walking through the offices later.
Yeah.
By privileges, he means that he doesn't have to go through the metal detectors. So they can't detect the foil pan on the bottom of the pies.
Yeah. Have you egged a house?
No, we were more of a roof rocking group.
Throw a lemon on a roof, throw a rock on a roof.
Yeah, you get a handful of gravel.
And
like, if they've got tin roof, you throw it up there and then it just like...
Yeah.
Make just fuckloads of noise. But it's not like a big bang.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. It's like... Yeah, like it's just
an annoying scratch of the gravel going down.
And it'll get stuck in your gutters. It's funny. We used to do it, though, because we weren't about doing things and then not getting caught. Like, we just sort of didn't give a fuck. We did what was fun. But, like, we had a thing in the Benalla Ensign. There was local paper. There was a thumbs up, thumbs down section.
Yeah, we had a and a bucket and bouquets, depending if it was the Independent or the Advertiser.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. And you wrote into it?
No, you didn't write in. It was all anonymous.
Someone complained to you.
About us.
Sick.
So the whole thing was there.
Made the paper, baby.
Yeah, you'd check it on the Monday, see, like, after the events of the weekend have come in. And it's just like, thumbs down to the boys that stole all the flamingos out of my front yard. And it's just like, yes.
Bush.
Got it.
The criminals.
Just cutting them out, put it in your locker.
Yeah.
But eventually they stopped doing it and we're just like, oh. Which is weird, because then it's like, they get rid of the thumbs down, but then immediately there's less to complain about, because we're not trying to get in the thumbs down.
Yeah.
It's like when smoking advertisers, like, where they all stopped at the same time, so everybody just kept smoking.
Yeah. I was, we tried to make our friend Corey Radford famous at school.
What kind, like, famous to what, like, degree?
I don't know who started it, but one of our friends was started using...
Like, let's get him on Rogan, or like just around town, or...
I think it started with the year 7s. So like, have you heard of Corey Radford? You know. And then
You're trying to make him like folklore.
we were trying to
School
make
law.
him folklore. Because he's just a lovely friend of ours who I don't think he deserved the absolute. I don't know if it was bullying, but I think it gets a bit annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Because
Aggressive adoration.
yeah. But we started putting signs around the school of him missing, saying that Corey Radford missing, and we went into the local shop saying our friend's missing, and then it got to a point where we.
Oh, you weren't just asking, could I put the sign up? You're telling people that he's missing.
We put the sign up and put it in shops, just got his name out,
great.
and then I think we wrote
Going over the top of people missing cat posters.
Yeah, on top of just getting his face
using
out there.
their pins.
And then we wrote into buckets and bouquets or thumbs up, thumbs down, and it was I think I did it, which was
You wrote a
thumbs up.
Yeah.
To Corey Radford, he just happened to deliver my baby during an emergency, and I'm going to name my son Corey after you. Thumbs up. And then I think we put our friend's phone number down, and then they called up my friend and said, we want to do like a main article on it. And he was like, oh, it's a prank.
Yep. I'm just giving it up.
Yeah,
I'd be giving him another address. Just a little diversion.
Yeah.
Just keep it going. You just don't need to be a part of it anymore.
Just keep passing it on.
That's it. I thought you were going to say that you put in the paper because you're like, oh, he's missing. I thought you were going to put a thing in there like, oh, thank you so much to whoever for finding our boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, he was missing. See, look. It says here in buckets and bouquets.
We're creating a paper trail for him. But yeah.
Then you do one of those true crime podcasts later on. Just cash in on that.
Where is he?
He's got a family. He's just like some dude now.
Yeah. I think he does. Hey, Corey.
That'd be a fun thing. Like, because every now and again you get those clips of people where they're like, oh, we were best friends in high school. And then, this ridiculously famous person goes back and visits them and, pictures, etc. I'd just love some docu-series about those people. Just like, you get a lot of them in comedy, people who someone's famous, but they used to do gigs with them and then they started and it's like, yeah, I'm going to claim that kind of thing.
Can you give me an example of a show or something that's happened in? Because I'm thinking more like whatever that show is, 7 Up, but you're saying there's
7 Up
or 11 Up. No, I think it's 7 Up. That show in England where they would go every 7 years and watch these people grow up.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
It's they started when they were 7. They went back when they were 14, and they interviewed a bunch of people around England.
Ah.
And then I think it got up to, it went for many, I think it started in the 80s, and then I think semi-recently or in the last 14 years.
Within the range.
Yeah. I think the people just said, mate, I lived my life for 6 years, and the year leading up to the 7th year, I have panic attack. I feel like I haven't done anything with my life. I haven't.
Yeah, a public diary.
So I think everyone was like, yeah, just leave them alone, you know?
Or at least start trimming down. Because I'm sure there's one dude that's like, fuck, here it comes again.
Yeah.
In Wally's time to shine.
Yeah. He's got opinions.
It's just,
you know?
He gets political.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't heard of
the
that
fucking Tories.
I just mean like the really bottom of the barrel guests for not where are they now? What was the show where they used to get people on that you used to know, like celebrities, and they'd get on like old friends? This Is Your Life.
Yep.
Just like
you remember your high school teacher? Do you remember this voice? Hello.
Yeah, I want to get a thing that's just those people, just constantly doing it, and just, I don't know, you can make it like a guessing game type setup.
Yeah.
You just have them talking about this person that they know, telling the stories, and then you get like a Who's That Pokemon style cardboard cutout. You've got to guess which celebrity this guy thinks he's
The
mates
Masked
with.
Singer, but with life.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
The only hint you get is just a dude from their past.
Terrifying. Imagine.
You just keep getting celebrities on but all of them seem to be connected to the one dude.
Yeah.
Like you just get this dude who's like Daryl, who just drives a bus around LA.
The Forrest Gump of celebrities. Well, Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Look at Forrest Gump. But, just like a guy who drives buses around LA or something like that. And just like people may have got past him one time before they were like really famous. It's just like, yeah, g'day, Dave.
There's a thing I saw on the
Or
internet.
not even knowing his name, just like handing him cash one time.
There was a I just saw on the internet. They found this photo book in a op shop in America, and it was this old woman who had her hair done nicely in a pink dress, like I would say 60 years old or 50 years old. This old woman next to like Tom Cruise, Woody Harrelson, Prince. Just all these super famous
In like one big photo? Or
in
just
one
like...
big photo album.
Oh, right. I thought you meant it was like she's got them
no.
all in a room and she's
No,
just
no,
in
no.
the middle, just like...
No, just like all ran, and it's like, who's this crazy woman? And it turned out she was like a casting director. I just happened to meet all these like famous people. I was like,
Clearly not beloved by her family then.
no, yeah, exactly.
How the fuck does that book
Like-
end up in?
She
Random
died.
op
They're
shop.
like boring. Get rid of
Or
name
even just
shit.
that it's like, who doesn't look through that shit? Like, they would have just got down, there's like the box, and they're like, yeah, that's just like the stuff that's not furniture, it's not her cameras or anything, it's just like, just turf it.
That's brutal, isn't it? Now
Yeah.
I think about it. I thought it was a feel-good story, but it's actually like the most
Miserable.
depressing family.
The only way that that's nice is if they, like, she was alive and they gave it back to her.
Definitely.
But she's not. Or that's how that story
They found
would
an
end.
op shop. They're like, hey, she died, and you actually don't give a shit about it. You
The
just
bit
wanted
they
the
leave
house.
out of the actual story is the scene where they're like, they try to do the nice thing, they go back to the family, and they're just like, look, we found this book of your mother's and whatever. And they're like, thanks, but they're like, we were the ones who threw this out.
And if someone said, oh, we found this book at the op shop, you would have to go like, oh my God,
yeah.
thank you. Oh.
And you don't get to cast your own family, so like they're not going to have the acting chops to pull that off.
You're not. I love the idea when someone murders someone and they have to then, like, you've just killed someone, you've probably never done it before, you now need to, like, the amount of jobs it takes to successfully do it, you've got to, like, be a great cleaner all of a sudden, you need to be a wood chopper, you need to be, you need to be a taxi
Butcher.
driver, and then at the end, they point a camera at you and they go, action. And then you're going to be like, I'm sad, I don't know where they are.
But then that's like contrast to the guy who like doesn't kill his wife.
Yeah.
And he's just there going, I just don't know what to do. And people are like, he's not sad enough. He did it.
Yeah. So even then you've got to act. You're like, well, I got to act
I gotta play it
sadder
up.
than I am.
It's like acting injured when you go to the hospital. It's like everything's got to be more painful than it is, or you're just going to get
Calling
ignored.
him sick. That's a good acting role.
Yeah. That's a good early acting role.
Yeah.
It's the second stage after lying to your parents.
Okay, that was egging.
Who do you reckon you lied to more, parents or teachers?
Who lies more?
Who did you lie to more?
Do teachers now include bosses?
I'm saying during the time period when you had teachers. So while you're at school age.
Oh,
Because
mum.
like these days, everyone. I'll
I don't think I don't know. I remember being pretty good. I would not lie to teachers. I would just tell them the truth, and I think because I was relatively
What are they
good.
going to do? Well, there's that.
What's
side
the
thing
biggest
as well.
lie you told your teacher? Do you think?
I don't think it was big lies, just consistent lies. Hey, I gotta go do, and then just insert anything. I haven't done this because,
So,
I was quite good with an excuse that was sort of half true. It's like, I couldn't do that last night because, I had to go down to basketball and, like, mum umpires and stuff, so we go to... And just pretending that you're there for way longer than you
no
are. But
homework
it's like,
sort of stuff.
yeah, it's like doing that, getting out of class. But I didn't, not go to school. Primary school was hard too because we live next to the school. I go over the back fence and I'm at school.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're not here,
Always
it's like,
late. The closer you live to the place, the later you are.
oh no, I wanted to get out of the house.
Oh,
So I'd watch it was a weird switch because it was like originally young kid. As soon as the buses started pulling up from like out of town, I'd be over there because we'd be, there's games going because it's like 7:30 or something at that point when all the early buses roll in. So you go over there and you're playing like down ball and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then later on, it was down to the wire because of Cheese TV. I'm watching my cartoons. It's just like I'm practically rubbing in. I can watch all the way up to the 8:30 cartoons, man.
Amazing.
I can go there till it's not even good cartoons anymore, and they switch over to the shitty kitty ABC stuff.
Yeah, I never got into Dragon Ball Z because of that. You must be
there's
Dragon Ball
a
Z.
good chunk of people that aren't into it for that exact reason.
Because we just went to school earlier.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was like.
I watched one episode. I didn't know what season I was up to.
And that's not one you can just pick up an episode of. It's like.
And it could have been a grand final or like the last episode of the season, and Goku's just gone. And I was like, okay. And then it would cut to the next guy, and he's powering up. I feel like there was a whole episode that it was my first episode of they're powering up the whole time.
They do, but it's like a lot of explaining why and how between people's thoughts. It's anyway.
I came in too late. I was lost. But anyway.
But this is also just an exposure to anime as well. A lot of that shit goes on.
Yeah, I never got into anime because of that.
But it's just funny to me because the experience you're describing is exactly the same as the way I feel about the Phantom. Yeah. You know how there used to be like the Phantom comics in the newspaper, right? But it's just like 3 slides from a story, I guess. It's like I wouldn't get him every time or like anything like that. So it's just this like a 3-panel thing of where he walks into a room and he's just like, I knew it was you. And like the guy turns around. It's like, all right.
It's the worst, yeah. And then the movie came out and it's like, you're like, all right, from that 3 thing, that 3 panel, it's like you now watch it. You forget what the panel is. He wears a whole bodysuit. He's got a cat.
Yeah, I think he's got some
You're
sort of
looking a
panther
bit
thing.
Phantom-esque.
He's got
That's funny. You have spoken about 2 purple things tonight. Billy Connolly with his purple mustache and now the Phantom. Next you'll be talking about bloody the guy in the early Star Wars, the black dude with the purple lightsaber.
Oh, you went Mace Windu.
Is he the third?
As soon as you went the purple guy, I went, Grimace.
Grimace.
McDonald's.
Oh, we did speak about McDonald's. Okay. What other? Oh, the Joker's a famous purple one.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of.
I don't know why I sound like dismissive in that. It's just like, yeah, he is.
But depending what era and what suit he had.
It's just, if you draw a picture of the Joker's face, you don't have to include any purple.
Yeah. Green, red, white. Yeah. I'm trying to look at the biggest, because it was Australians. I was trying to do biggest eggs in history.
I'm going to say emu. No, that's not even close. Fucking. Man, I only saw the other day how big fucking kiwi bird eggs are.
Kiwi.
Like, kiwis? Like the bird? Fucking kiwi bird. New Zealand.
The one that's extinct, or the little one?
Yeah, it's not quite extinct. It's just kicking around with like the little long nose.
Little long nose, and it's like that big.
Yeah, and it's sort of like its body's made up of like 2 lumps.
I didn't know that, but yeah.
No, just, when you look at it, if you were drawing it, it'd be like one sort of top half lump, because they got no fucking wing bit sticking out. It's like the butt bit and the head bit.
Yeah. Sorry, yes.
Yeah. That entire butt bit is mostly the egg when it's kicking around.
No way.
Like, you look at the skeleton, it looks like a fucking, like a like lobe type thing, like a fixture sitting over the top. The egg just takes up so much room.
Fuck, imagine that birth.
I put a picture up here of this fucking thing. But, yeah, it's
all egg.
Yeah.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Or the kiwi and the egg?
The kiwi as the egg comes out.
That's fair. But where did the kiwi come from?
The fruit. There's a good question.
Julie Gillard was egged by protesters.
See, she must have played it well because I don't even remember that.
In July 2010. Scott Morrison was the target of an attempted egging by a 24-year-old woman at the Country Women's Association event held at the Albury Entertainment Centre. Represent, I was born in Albury.
Yeah, but you didn't have to put so much emphasis on woman.
Yeah. My grandma would be a part of that.
Throw eggs too, brother.
Oh, I'm going to ask Grandma about that.
Hey, Grandma, did you ever egg the Prime Minister?
Well, she may have been there on the day.
Oh, nice. Although I do find, like, the earlier one, it just says, like, threw an egg at and missed. But they've just decided to brand this one as attempted egging.
That wasn't attempted.
This one seems
egging.
far more dismissive. Like, he tried. Whereas I feel like the leader of the opposition's daughter is getting a bit of a friendly reading.
The earliest one in the Wikipedia page of egging was the 1971 throne at the Australian Prime Minister, so I feel like we were one of the first most famous eggs. That's Wikipedia.
Maybe it's just like egging could just be a very Australian term. I keep learning things of people where it's like, turns
Very
out.
good point.
Or that's when it started being a thing of only like copping eggs on their own. Because I'm assuming people getting pilloried.
They would have had tomatoes back in the Roman times.
Or just
that
like
what you mean?
medieval times or any of those. It was like rotting vegetables and things. And it's like, I assume eggs would have been caught up in the mix.
Eggs, they needed it for their omelettes, back in the old days.
But if you've got rotten like apples and shit,
yeah.
surely you're going to have some eggs gone off.
100%.
So it's just, and they're just nature's natural projectile.
They're fun to throw.
Like, what part? Oh, that's a weird question. I was going to say, what part of an animal is better to throw than an egg? It's like
the whole animal. If it was like
that's
what's
a
the
part
best?
that counts.
A frog. Just fucking. It's stick though. All right, what animal?
I reckon
would
they
be
do like the flying squirrel would be nice. Like one of those like.
It would be like a vortex ball, and it would like, and then it'll float.
I reckon if you like tilted it forward, it could be like, you ever got those little foam planes where you throw them and they do a loop and you got to try to catch them again?
Yeah.
I reckon you could do that with some sort of flying squirrel.
That'd be fun.
Whoop.
Oh, they do it with birds, so they like throw them up. That would be fun.
Oh, letting it go like hawks and shit.
And then it flies off. But I was specifically talking about piffing as well. I'm going to go back to that level of thinking.
Yep. Ooh, all right. Piff and
like like a guinea pig.
Oh,
it'd be so stiff. It wouldn't be a fun throw.
I reckon getting like a turtle and like skipping it like a stone.
That would be sick.
Just like the little ones.
A baby turtle.
Perfect hand size.
Yeah.
Actually, no, fuck it. I want to go like discus, like a full fucking 4 kilos of turtle. And just like when you try to do it as a kid, it's just like, no, there's no skip. It just plunks.
Yeah, it just sinks upside down.
That one's a reasonably victimless.
That's fine.
I mean, it's a shell.
The shell.
And to be honest, skimming them across the water is a lot better than most of them getting eaten by those seagulls.
100%. That would have a bit of fun. I saw one
I'd take that as a victory, if anything. If those guys are out there running towards it, and I can be this beacon of hope, just disking them into the ocean.
They would love that because
I'd be seen as a god.
Definitely, and they have a need for speed. So I've seen them with. Have you seen them with a tech deck on them, and they're just fucking racing around?
Yeah.
I feel like they love adrenaline, but they're just too slow. So you piffing it, they would enjoy it.
It's the that's the tragic tale of the turtle.
Yeah,
they dream of speed. It's not like where they're
the tortoise and the hare. He's like, man, I want to win, and that's what he does. That's his victory story.
That's the bit of the backstory that you don't get. It's not that the turtle is wise, and knows to do it. It's that he's fucking needed. He
was
can't
pushing
let
it.
This god-gifted fucking rabbit have him again. He just refuses. He's not putting it down.
He trained for years. I feel like there's a good BJ Novak short story about the
origins of the tortoise.
No, it's called The Rematch, and it's about how the rabbit and the
That's
hare,
awesome. Yeah.
or the rabbit and the tortoise, and then it talks about how embarrassed the hare was, and how he's never gonna let it win again. And it trained, and the turtle's like, I got this, and it trained, and then the last line is something like, and the hare won in 3 seconds, or something. Just destroyed the... Like, why would you have a rematch? Anyway, it's pretty good. I do actually need to go to the bathroom
I like the
now.
tortoise there where he's just like, you could just go... it was funny, because, I'm at the new house now, and I've been, like, the real estate agent's been pretty good. And, like, the owner of the house in terms of, like, getting stuff fixed up around here because, like, the last people living at the house, like, with the last owners of the house.
Yep.
So there's been nobody renting in between. So there's a bunch of shit that need to get fixed up or what have you, and they've been pretty good with all of it. But there's a lot of, like, I'll send my guy around. It's like, I don't know if this person's actually a thing, but it's just that, no, it's... Some of them are.
But some of them aren't.
Yeah, like the other guy dude turns up and he's just like, yeah, we're going to get a guy who comes around to come and do the gutters. Yeah. There's gutting companies or whatever. This dude turns up and he's just a dude with a leaf blower. Like, that's it. He's got a ladder to get up there. He's got a leaf blower. But the only reason I found this out is because he came around. He's like, oh, there's a lot of, like, mud and stuff in the gutters. And I'm like, yeah, that's why they're getting you around to clean the gutters, man. I don't know what you want from me there.
Yeah.
But he's like, do you mind if I use this one? And points down. And it's like the little fucking trowel I've got sitting in the garden bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't even have a trowel? Like, you don't have anything for unclogging a fucking drain.
Yeah.
Apart from the leaf blower you've dragged up there.
He thought it would just be leaves and it'll be done. He's never maybe cleaned a gutter before.
This man's never seen a gutter in his life.
Yeah. Wonder what he's
just listed in the phone as man with leaf blower.
Yeah. Or it would have just been a air tasker job. You reckon?
Nah, I think this is
you've
like...
seen him multiple times.
Not him, but it's like there's a handyman that's like the guy who looks after the property for him.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff where he's just giving it a crack.
Yeah.
Or he brings like one of his guys with him.
Hang on, how many jobs have you had to fix this house up? So you've got the gutters.
The gutters were sort of roped in with another thing because they've got like... There was a huge pile of like trees and shit that had been cut down that was up the back.
Yep.
There's a bunch of trash that was left here.
Yeah.
That was infuriating because they're like, the council's going to pick it up. Like they're going to use hard rubbish or whatever. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is... Like, I've seen the dimensions they give you for hard rubbish. This is fucking way too big.
Massive, yeah.
But they move it over onto the nature strip, like, and they're like, yeah, they're coming to get it. And it's sitting there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I finally get onto them. They're like, oh, did the council not come and pick it up?
Yeah, they're lying.
No, they just took sort of some off the top, but they went, there's just too much here. We're not taking it.
Yeah.
It was just like, did anybody?
But that's
want
not
to tell
there
me
anymore, is it? I didn't see it.
Nah, they brought a skip around like the other day.
Yeah.
And took the rubbish away. And there's another skip out the front that's got all the green waste in it.
That's right, yeah.
But again, same thing. This handyman like rings me up and he's like, can you leave like nothing in the driveway and the gate open so I can come and get this stuff if you're not there? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He goes, yeah, I'll be there like 7 a.m. So, yeah, just make sure you leave the car out of the way. I'm like, where the fuck did you think I was going to be at 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
And what makes you think you're just going to slip in unnoticed?
Yeah.
Like, I've got the front bedroom next to the fucking gate, and you're just going to back a skip in there and just...
Take it.
Just take it, and it's just, I'm just going to...
And when do you do that?
That was, last Monday.
The biggest shock of your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no, it starts with a humble beep. I was thinking of,
Oh, yeah, just the skip coming down like a fucking wrecking ball getting dropped.
Yeah, we had to do one to get out of our house. They're pretty good. I like it. It's just get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and then
you got to jump in it quick though. You got to have all the stuff ready to go in it, or you just get in the neighborhood trash.
Yeah, you got to fill up real quick.
At least with this one, it's like the one that they left behind is just green stuff. Like it's just trees and shit.
Yeah.
So if you throw trash in there, it's like get that the fuck out of there. Like that's not mine.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is if people do that, it's like I can't just go that's not mine and just throw it out in the street.
It looks like yours.
It's still my problem.
Yeah. It's like the guy who bloody took the wiring out of the fridge. Man,
Yeah, that's still.
it's
I reckon the trash is even worse because at least like the fridge sitting out there, that was out there to get picked up as rubbish, but like take it free if you want because it's working.
Yeah.
Here it's just they're just giving me more trash that I just have to fucking.
That's true. They're not
I have to
taking
actually
it all.
deal with, not that it's already being dealt with.
Definitely. It's rude. But show me a man who hasn't filled up another man's bin. I'll show you a liar.
Mm.
You've never filled up the
Never
bin?
had a share house, have you, champ? Where you need 5 dudes worth of fucking KFC trash.
KFC trash.
And they've downsized you to one of those fucking. There's your downsizing. Fucking size of bins these days.
Oh, mate. Back in my day, you could fit in 2 trash bags.
You could fit in 3 kids with the hose. That's fucking bare minimum.
That's true.
But I'm going to go full circle and end with the actual.
Purple
what
bins.
was the word? All right.
The glassware. But keep going. Keep
I
going.
don't have one because we're not fancy. What was the word? Shrinkflation. That was the word you were using. Pringles tins.
Insane.
Yeah. And as
The
somebody...
worst chips, but some of the worst in shrinkflation I've ever seen.
Mm.
I can't fit my hand in there anymore.
Exactly.
As
that
soon
was
as I
my
couldn't
gauge.
fit my hand,
I'm just like, what is this? Because it's like, if I was 15, and I'm like, oh, I must be bigger or something. But it's like, this happened in my 30s. I'm like, I'm not still growing. These fucking tins have shrunk. And that used to be my party trick.
I honestly
yes, it's
would
a terrible party trick, but
I would love to know if anyone, when the Pringles can changed, if someone was like, "Oh, my hand, my hand's gotten massive," you know, I can't think of that anyone would ever think that, you know. But wouldn't it be funny to meet someone and be like, "Oh my god,"
someone that's as stupid as I think I had the potential to be.
They were going through a growth spurt, they're like turning into a werewolf.
It just happens coincidentally at the same time that he gets like some sort of elephantitis
Yeah.
going on. It's like, and they're like, no,
shrinkflation, thank God.
I guess there's nothing wrong with
No, there's nothing wrong with me. Oh, mate. That's the day the Pringles can changed. It changed the world.
For the worse. Oh, well, actually, they've gone even more insane. Just to close this out. I was at Costco a while back, and they've got Pringles just in bags.
Yeah, wow.
Like fucking...
They're becoming chips.
Yeah.
They're getting smaller like a normal chip, and now they're going in bags. Mate.
It's insane. Because I always assumed making them in the way that, like, Pringles was always easier anyway.
Are Pringles still big in all like America and stuff? Are they realizing they're losing to chips, so they're transforming into the market?
No, I think Pringles are still everywhere because, like, I know they're like staple airplane.
But are they
the little,
small
like, squat
cans
tins.
everywhere that you've seen?
I can't remember if they're also smaller on like the squat cans. Because I feel like they're still the same size.
I feel like, when I've gone to the theatre, they have, like, Pringles for some reason. But they're
in the little
big
silver
cup.
Parkinson dish.
Yeah. To be honest, I haven't had them for 10 years. When did the Pringle can change?
Ooh, it can't have been that long. It's got to have been, like, the last 5 years.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? It was post them changing it to Red Rippers.
I don't know what that is.
They're the thing that they call Redskins now.
It was post Redskins.
Yeah.
To Red Rippers.
Yeah.
When was that?
Fucking man, come on. So that was the problem.
It was a few weeks after Chicos became...
Actually, that would
what
be...
What they become? Cheekies.
Cheekies, yeah.
They're fucking
That's a
cheeky.
timeline I should put together.
Yeah.
Like, when did all of the names of like the candies that are offensive change?
History from when they became woke in a product.
Hey, some people remember history by like sports championships and things.
Exactly.
We've all got our own system.
What was the first? All right, let's look at the first. The first sort of like removal of the negativity of maybe a name of a product. Or Coke took cocaine out of Coke, but that's not exactly if they just changed the name back then, you know? Does that make sense, that question?
Not quite.
When was the first product that changed their logo because they realized?
As in like PR wise.
Yeah.
I think it just happened a lot as people were like,
Mad Men.
let's try this, let's try this.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's not changing it. I was going to say McDonald's kept the name when they got rid of the McDonald's.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that kind of political correctness is pretty recent, because I think the reason all those things were named something that had to get changed is because it's been fine for every other second that it happened before it got changed.
Yeah, it was so weird seeing a friend at school so angry about Cheers, and I didn't have like I wanted to talk.
It's in the TV show.
I know the.
Oh,
Coon
the cheese. Yeah. I forgot. I kept forgetting what they actually renamed it to.
And he was so mad. He's like, "I'm never buying it again." And I'm like, I can't explain in like a Facebook message.
Yeah.
How
fucking stupid that is.
Just that they've had meetings and they're like, "Hey, is Coon still good?" And everyone's like, "I don't know. It's based on his last name, but it also is a very bad racist term." And they're like,
and nobody, when you hear it, associates it with a man's name.
Yeah.
No one thinks that. I'd never thought it until you said it just then.
Yeah.
But the whole idea that he's like, no, it's called Coon Cheese, and you're like, that's also just a brand name.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking biblical reference or something. It's just like they decided to name it that.
They're calling Subway, they're now calling it something else.
Sangatown.
I was pretty upset about the shapes. I'm glad they brought it back, though. Thank God.
As in the recipe change.
The recipe change.
Yeah, that was one where that was too far. Too far, guys.
I was furious, and it said, we've taken into account, we've had so many letters come in saying we want more flavour, so now that's why we're done. I was like, who is at home going, dear Arnott's? You know?
I love your biscuits so much to write into you.
Yeah.
But
I want more flavour. And they're like, we're getting inundated with people requesting more flavour.
I need more flavour, because right now there's only heaps of it caked up at the bottom of the bag when I'm done.
And their whole product is based on like flavour you can see. We got heaps of flavour, and then people are like, more, you know? And then you ate the new product and it had way less flavour.
Yeah,
you're
like,
what are you
there was a
talking
dusting.
about?
It's like, but there's more different flavours. It's like, no, fuck off. Give us
the flavour is dust.
Yeah, this is meant to be like a chunky soup style fucking biscuit.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
I want this thing looking like I've got a Dunkaroo that I've already put in the fucking peanut bits.
Yeah, no peanut bits anymore.
No.
That was the first sign of shrinkflation, I think.
We went to just that. Oh, then the fucking... The Yogos, the flip ones there, you don't get a spoon anymore. And not only that, it still has a slot where the spoon goes. Like, they're still using
they haven't even used
the other plastic.
So
they're just not putting a spoon in now.
They haven't added a bit of thing to put more Yogo in.
Or even just, like, flat. Yeah. It's like it taunts you with the fact that there's no spoon in it. But then there's a thing on the outside that's just like... No spoon here, because we're good for the environment.
Yeah.
But you're still wasting 4 square centimetres of plastic, making an indentation, aren't you?
We're done for. Humanity's fucked.
Yogo's killing us all. Schuster.
What's the good old days where you're just like... The good old days, where the snacks were good.
I know, it's got... A lot of people... You know, any generation back, it's like, loving the snacks and all of the things from their childhood or whatever. But I feel like we've got the best deal, because we got them while they were still bad, before they started taking Coke and stuff out of the schools and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then we also got afterwards where they did stop it, so we sort of remained healthy enough for us to think that it would have been fine.
Yeah.
I ate all that stuff where I was a kid. It's like, yeah, but then they stopped us.
Yeah. We were the...
They came to, like, we got the fucking adrenaline to the heart. That doesn't mean all the decisions that led up to it were fine.
That's true. We thank God for the government, stopping it. I remember having...
Cuts to blue screen here.
I think before they cancelled it, there was those machines with, they made the machines at school fun. So it would be like, there was a whole robot arm that went in and grabbed a Coke. Did you get to that level?
No.
And then they cancelled it. They're like, Coke, you can't be getting kids sitting around watching this machine grab a Coke out. It was like they were selling
like a fucking pokies machine.
A pokies machine.
No, it was always at the tuck shop.
Yeah.
So you had to go to the canteen to buy a drink. But there just became this point where it went like cigarettes. So you're there, you can buy a Coke or whatever, and then it switched. They're like, oh, you can get flavored mineral waters, which I hate any of those things that are like, oh, we're subtly.
I
it's
pretend
like
to
fucking
like them.
water flavor, flavored water.
It's
Hint
weak.
of.
It's weak cordial.
Yes, just say it.
Yeah.
Say that's what it is. But it started being that. Then it started being they couldn't even show that.
Yeah.
The fridges were tucked away at a spot, so you had to be like, oh, can I get a drink of this? And it's like, well, what drink do you want?
It's down there. You gotta go.
It's more that they're like, with when you want to buy smokes, when you're buying them legitimately, I'm told, you go and they will, if it's not on display, it's like, which ones do you want? And if you can't say a brand of smoke that they have, they can't go through and list off smokes for you get. Well, that was the rules when I was in the bottle shop anyway. So it's it became that with the drinks. So it's like, can I get a drink? And they just go, which drink?
Yeah.
And you've got to be able to name something that's there.
Fanta? No.
Nope. But that's it. Any of those, it's like, you go, could I get a mineral water? It's, well, which one are you looking for? And then if you don't say fucking sour watermelon or whatever the fuck it is.
That's hard. A mineral. You have to remember the name of the Schweppes fucking mineral water.
Yeah, which...
Lemon and lime?
And then, I got no answer for you.
I feel like there's a pinky orange one.
Yeah, maybe a pomegranate, but you got no chance. No. The only thing you'd have to just default back to, I'll get a Milky Freeze, please.
A Milky Freeze?
Oh, you guys wouldn't have had Milky Freeze.
Nah.
Milky Freezes were sick. It's like...
a spider.
No, not even. It was like a bar. Because we had Zupa Dupas were the water and syrup, cordial style ones. But then we had these ones from Duckett's, which is a dairy near Shepparton.
Yeah.
No kill Milky Freezes. So it was sort of an ice creamy, chocolate Big M style mix frozen into a bar, like a Zupa Duper.
Yep.
So it was just like a creamy ice cream in a tube. And then it just had different things. But it was fresh from a dairy nearby. So it was
straight
just
from the cow.
Yeah. Just nice quality ice cream in these bars that were 80 cents. At the time, Zupa Dupas were 50 cents. So I was like, you can go the slightly...
You're paying a little bit more for a lot better.
You're getting the deluxe,
yeah,
tubed cold item. But Zupa Dupas being 50 cents, that means you get the two for the $1. It's nice and round. So you're still pushing business that way.
That's true, yeah.
So it's we had a couple of staples, but apart from that, you got to know. And especially because we did the little kid lunch orders, you ride it on your bag. It's oh, some Coke. It's don't have it. Here's your change. Guess again, you said the wrong mineral water across your fucking thing out.
Brutal.
And eventually you just go, fuck it, I'll use the bubble taps. I don't care if I've got to jam a twig in there to get any pressure going.
Then that's when you start going after school. You're going to get LA Ice out of the 2-litre bottles and you're sharing it around. That's addiction.
I've definitely mentioned this before. I used to drink 4 litres of orange a day.
Yeah, wow.
Just the thing where it's it doesn't even say soft drink.
2 litres in the afternoon.
Uh-huh. But just on the way to school.
Nothing wrong with that.
On the way to school, take $1.60. Get that at the buy low. Man, I love just talking to businesses that are dead and just so I can sound even older.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great talking buy low. Especially out in the country because then I'll be doing that as the joke, but then you go into some weird town and you're like, wait, there is a buy low in here. What the...
They're still around, I imagine.
Spot one every now and again. It's like a Morrow bar.
The duopoly ain't touching them.
I think we should wrap it there, man. Thanks very much for coming along.
Thanks. It was fun.
Yeah. tried out the new studio. Hopefully, it's the only thing I'm like, I've got to keep using it now because I'm not going to, I refuse to be a lunatic that set all this shit together and then goes, well, there's my manic episode, dust my hands and walk off.
What are you going to add? Are you going to add anything?
I think
And
a
not
sign.
The sign of the show.
I reckon something there.
Yeah.
It was funny. Original thought, I'm like, oh yeah, like a neon thing or whatever. But again, it's all about saving costs, going as low as I can. So I'm
Make
tempted.
some.
I'm just going to get maybe some more of this free timber from a place near the tip.
Yeah.
And then just like cut a hole in it for the letters and then just put cheap as fuck LEDs in between.
Cool.
So just essentially like a little light box with the letters cut out of the front.
Like the opening of the Thing, the logo of the Thing, the movie.
Yes. It's always the problem with that movie is because it's called The Thing. Anytime someone's talking about it, it takes you a minute to remember
figure it
that
out.
The Thing is the name of the movie.
But you know when the Thing comes and it like burn, the blue comes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Bit similar like that. All right. Well, thanks for having me.
I went to go, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you coming out here.
Yeah.
To the dangerous ways of Broadmeadows.
Yeah, I haven't felt in danger yet, but I feel like there's often a joke where they're like, Broadmeadows is scary. Have they? I get the Geelong scary.
Nice job just putting your mic down there. But,
Are we done?
yeah, I was just doing the wrap-up bit.
Let's do the
So
wrap
you say
up.
that, and there was like, I'm pretty sure there was gunshots up the road the other night when Quanny was hanging out here.
You heard some gunshots.
Yeah, but you can hear those anywhere. I've lived in like 4 suburbs, and you hear gunshots the road over. Just gonna need to be paranoid enough to be listening.
I love a gunshot.
Well, then it was funny because I heard that, and then on the radio, because this was the thing with the alarms. I don't do multiple alarms. I just have the radio come on a bit earlier,
Yeah.
and then that sort of half wakes me, and then the alarm says, "Now it's actually the time you need to get up."
Yep.
It's a bit more gentle.
Then a
stops you from
gunshot.
jarring in and out.
Yeah.
But then I'm listening to that. The news was popping up, and they're just like, "Oh, another machete attack in the northern suburbs." And I'm just waiting for him to say like my street or something, and I'm like, I mean, it might have been.
Not my street. Thank you.
We're pretty good here. We're in between schools and a fire station, so
Yeah, you got
for
the
some
kid.
reason that makes me feel fine. But yeah, thanks very much for watching and listening, guys. And yeah, if you want to follow me, follow at TechieWebby on Instagram. That's where all my updates for the show and everything will be, and any shows that I got going on. Got anything to plug, Schuster?
Not really. I got some gigs coming up, maybe. But just add me on Instagram. I'll post sort of stuff I'm up to.
Yeah, it's usually my thing. I go to the Instagram because everything else is going to filter through there anyway.
Yeah, perfect.
Until after 10 years, get a fucking website going or something.
Yeah, websites are weird, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know how to build it? You're an IT guy.
Oh, yeah, getting that done is easy enough. But I'm just like, would I ever send someone to my website?
Yeah.
Like, it felt weird, like, in the 90s doing that.
Yeah, they type it in, it comes up with your website, and you're like, hey, this is me.
Go to my webpage, like, that's not in an app. That's not cool.
Yeah, Instagram is my website.
Yeah, that's...
I'm more human on it. I feel websites like me at jonathenschuster.com. Oh, I couldn't do it. But if you do it, it's fine.
Instagram is my website, and Facebook is my calendar app.
Yeah.
Just planning shit with people.
Twitter's your journal. Oh,
I never had Twitter.
I did.
We're going to keep drifting. So thanks very much for listening and watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.
And next week, you'll learn about the world's biggest egging. Or fruit. Let's try and see if there's a king that's got a tomato in the head. You know?
Well, French Revolution obviously is going to have...
But was it a single... I feel like back in the day, it was like you'd have buckets. What's the most single... I was about to say projectile. JFK. All right. JFK. But
yeah, the idea of like, there's got to be, the flame that starts the fire type thing. There's got to be a scene where there is a crowd, there is a person at the front, and the solitary tomato sails from the crowd.
Yeah.
Just one, and that just kills. The audience loves it.
They're a scary dictator, and then you laugh at the buffoon. He's just like, he slips on the ground, and he gets tomato in his eye.
He bent down, he didn't use the tie, he tried to use the corner of the shirt, And just like that, a fucking dictatorship topples.
Topples. And that's why we should murder our politicians. Get them out of here. And cut.